Hey everybody, it's Peter from the Kia Hyundai channel. We are here with the Kia Sportage, and yes, I'm saying Sportage in the States, so bear with me. Of course, we're from Canada, but this is actually the Sportage. This is the X Pro model. We don't know if we're getting this model in Canada, but we do know we're getting a lot of what you see right here. Out front, you've got a whole different grille. This one happens to be piano black. You've got the parking sensors on this model here. You've got the camera out front, which we'll show you when we get inside. Actually, we can't show you because this one's not powered up when we get inside. Nice sort of lighter green color paint here. I quite like that. Very outdoorsy. Of course, the X Pro model is all about being an off-roady outdoors model, and we'll show you that as you come to the driver's side right over here. Taking a look, when you see, as you're coming across, you've got the daytime running lights that come right all the way up here, LED lights in through here. You've got LED headlights as well. This one again is unique, being the X Pro model. It's going to have a little bit smaller wheels. So these ones happen to be, I believe, 17s. Yes, 17-inch wheels, a little bit bigger sidewall, and the off-road tires. Again, I hope we get this in Canada, but I don't know if we will. The other thing you may or may not get in Canada is the two-tone roof. We don't tend to have this available in our option here. This one is a two-tone painted roof with a panoramic roof, and again, because this vehicle is not fully powered up, I probably won't be able to open up the shade inside. The X Pro model has these raised roof rails. Again, if we get this model, we'll probably have the raised roof rails. If we don't get this model, we'll probably have the traditional flat roof rails here. But you can see very good spread. The big thing with the Kia Sportage is just that it is bigger. So it will now fit nicely in our lineup between the Seltos and the Sorento. It's kind of that in-betweener type thing. Rather than being a little tighter to the Sorento or the Seltos in size, it's now a little tighter to the Sorento in size. We're gonna hop in for a second here. We just did a video of the EV6 seconds ago, which of course you can go watch on our channel as well. This is very similar. Now, of course, you guys all know I drive a Hyundai Santa Cruz. The Santa Cruz and the Tucson share an interior. I can tell you right now that the screen is going to be much larger in here than it will be in the Tucson. You have this 12-inch display screen. I believe they're 12.3-inch displays here, and they are curved. That curvature is going to allow for less glare when you're looking at everything here. We're expecting basically the same software here. If you want to see what this is capable of doing here, you can check out our EV6 video where we take the 360 camera, play with it a little bit in here. There's also a display screen down here, which you don't have to see in this video, but it will show you your climate and your radio. Again, the EV6 was powered on. It's going to be very similar display screen there where you have climate controls and able to switch to radio controls here. The EV6 had some opposite things. This is back to traditional thing. Again, we don't know if the EV6 that we'll see is exactly like we filmed. Over here, you've got your familiar controls over here for your cruise control, smart cruise control. You've got your lane follow assist, and of course, the same type of custom buttons over here. Down here, we first saw this gear shift in the Kia Stinger. We now see it in the Kia K5, and it's made its way to the Sportage, so that's the gear shift in there. And of course, the Stinger, this was the 4-cylinder Stinger. It is an 8-speed transmission paired to a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's the same engine as on the base Sorento right now. So engine and transmission combination we're fairly familiar with. Over here you have your wireless charging pad. You do have some buttons here that are a little bit different than we used to do in the past for your steering wheel, heated and ventilated seats. And then in Canada it says drive mode and a lock button. I expect in Canada this to be a drive mode and terrain mode button here, but all the same type of things in here. You have another interesting thing. I don't know if Pat can see the cup holders here while he's filming for me here. He's going to come around the other side. So as Pat's coming around the other side here, overall the interior is very spacious. I'm quite comfortable in here. And as we take a look inside, in our Kia Niro, we have sort of these hidden cup holders. They've now moved that into the Sportage, where if I press this button right here, it will pop out a cup holder. And not just the outside here, but the little tab in there that holds everything in place. So they advertised this when it first came out as a place you could fit an iPad in here, and you can certainly do that. Overall space, very good. I'm going to move the seat to where I need it as I jump in the back seat right now, and we'll take a look. Actually, as Pat's going away, maybe I'll get him to look at the door handles. Very unique look here on the door handles in that area. And just above the lock button, there is also sort of a reminiscent of the Kia K5, a little bit of a lip in there, and large area to grab behind that in there. So we're going to jump in the back seat now. As we do that, you can see me sitting behind myself is quite comfortable. Where's my camera? There we go. So again, headrest similar again to the EV6. You've got this ability to sort of hang things up over here. There's a little bit of a rubber lip in here. So new headrest type style in there. And again, you can hang stuff on here. I think that'll be useful for even just having a protector, maybe a kid's pockets, all kinds of options there. You do have a pocket on driver and passenger side here, a little hook for a grocery bag. You do have vents. I believe you have ports down here. I could be wrong about that. No, I don't see ports on this actual model, but I think I saw them in other ones. You will, of course, have the USB ports in the back of the seats here. Going to put the armrest down. The armrest falls exactly where you would need it, just like our typical cars. In this model, again, not on the EV product, you have really good depth here, and you have good height to the seat. So I've got really good length here, and of course, lots and lots of headroom. Normally, this would be a panoramic sunroof, so we do retain that in the Sportage. It's moved away from some of our other vehicles, like the Kia Soul doesn't have it. Leaning back, tons of recline here, and lots of space. Now, the other area where you have a lot of space, and I should point out here, that knee room is significantly improved over the previous Sportage. This is a class above what it was before. So tons and tons of legroom there, knee room. This is going to be an option for you if you're looking at a Sorento. This may be something that you want to consider as well. Coming along back here, very EV6-like in person. You've got this kind of design detail here. You've got this new lights here. Again, these are LED on this trim level. Whether they will all be or not, we'll find out. Pop the tailgate. This one's the powered tailgate. As it comes up, very, very large trunk. What you notice right away is a very low load floor, which you can take this out, and if nobody's messed with anything here at the auto show, we can drop it down just about an inch or so. Yep. Can't do it just because a couple things are out of place at an auto show, and that's typical. But you can drop it about an inch, maybe a little bit more than that. But you have a very good space in here. There's a 12-volt plug right there, and you can fold the seats down by simply pulling a lever like that, and they flop down. So very good cargo space in this vehicle. Overall, vastly improved over the current Sportage. We'll give you one last look at the side as we finish up. If you are looking at this vehicle or you're interested in this vehicle, we are not just a review channel. We are a dealership. We will have every trim of this vehicle as it becomes available in Canada, and we're going to do a video on it. So hit the subscribe button if this is something you might be interested in, because we will go over this vehicle in more detail than anyone else. We also have a hybrid vehicle, or a hybrid version of this here at the LA Auto Show. We're going to do a video of that, so you'll be able to see that on our channel as well. Lots more Sportage videos coming up. So stay tuned to the channel, hit the like button, and of course, if you have questions, ask us in the comments, and we'll help you out. Thanks everybody for watching.